Let me get them Twizzlers.
Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Thing Outside the Box. We are moving on to episode 20. Oh my God! To my left, my far left, my man Wiley in the building. Just my left, my brother Caleb. My far right, Ryan. To my right, Ian. We just got done doing this, try not to laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, I try not to laugh at the fact that somebody can't do a total of their complete push-up.
Being out of shape.
How are you out of shape? You post gym vids every day.
Why do you think that being... Okay, next question, right?
No, you cannot go on social media without seeing this nigga in the mirror.
I lift weights.
Bro,
I don't do push-ups.
Come on.
This is not about to be debated. That's
I
embarrassing. You gotta be able to do 10 push-ups.
Personally, your opinions mean shit.
Personally,
You tell me a scenario in my life where I'm gonna have to do 10 push-ups.
When are you gonna have to be able to pull up your own body weight, nigga? I hope you never find out.
Okay.
What the?
I'm only gonna have to do it once, not
Nigga, you
10
off
times
the side
in
of the
succession.
cliff.
You
You
asshole.
off the
Let me
side
ask you a
of-
question.
Bro,
if I'm
if
hanging
you
off the
off-
side of the cliff
if you
and
off
I'm
the
pulling
side of the
myself
cliff
up 10 times
and you
in a
trying
row,
to
bitch,
pull up yourself
I can do that
on
once.
the fucking rock.
I gotta
What you
get up
gonna
there
say?
one time. I'm
like, damn. I wish this was a dumbbell.
Oh,
like what the nigga?
So let me ask you a question, bro. When you hanging for dear life, you start repping out like, yeah, I could probably get up here 5 times. I just need to get up there once. I could do if I could do 3 pull-ups.
Bro, if you struggle to get 8 push-ups, for you to get 1 pull-up, it's gonna be hard to believe.
I couldn't do pull-ups, bro. Pull-ups and push-ups are 2 different movements. What the fuck? They don't even use the same muscles, so I don't even know what you mean. That would be... You know
Well,
I feel like
the push-ups you're doing, those will put a lot of strain on your shoulders.
I feel like you'll hurt your shoulders trying to pull yourself up.
Shoulders are where your fucking arms are connected to.
I feel like you're gonna be like,
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. Anything with your upper body, it's gonna put strain on your shoulders if you do it wrong, nigga. How else are you gonna do
You're
the
doing
movement?
push-ups wrong.
yeah, push-ups is easier to do than pull-ups.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yo, what the fuck are y'all niggas
So that
saying,
means if you're struggling to do push-ups with the shoulder pain, to do a pull-up with the shoulder pain, you're gonna have more shoulder pain, and you're gonna have to struggle to do the pull-up.
Like I don't do I don't go to the gym and do pull-ups though. Like
I'm just saying, bro. Considering that your pops
Don't you have a park over here?
made the Grand Canyon.
We can bring the camera
I
over
just
there,
went
right?
there too.
We go to the camp. We can bring the camera right
bro,
now.
I'm not no Cali muscle, bro. You gonna get like 3 reps out of me, motherfucker. Weigh 250.
Under.
When you heavy pull-ups, it's
Nah,
always
you don't
hard,
look
bro.
like
That's,
250
huh?
It's a good thing. You don't look like no 250 though.
Nah,
What's
Six,
your hard,
don't
bro?
lie to that nigga.
Nah, he do
What,
look
you
lighter
6'4"?
though.
6'2".
Nah, you look like
You're not 6'2". You're not
How is a nigga shorter than me gonna tell me my height?
You're
Like
not
you got like
6'2".
a good frame of measurement, mother.
At most, you 6 flat, nigga. You're not 6'2".
You get mad.
Nigga, what am I mad at?
Nothing, nigga. You gonna tell me my shit now?
You 6'2" and can't do 10 push-ups.
so low since I touched the wall.
Wait, what the fuck did you just say?
Me, Ken, Walter talked about it last week. Has there ever been a movie to make y'all shed a tear? If so, what movie would that be?
Marley and me.
damn, nigga said shit quick.
You a bitch.
Yeah,
That's the problem with you men.
You man?
Shut
What
the
the f*** are you?
I said Pursuit of Happiness made me shed a little.
That shit definitely
Nah,
would be
damn, that
probably.
was a hard movie to watch. What did y'all niggas say?
You know
What
about
movies
that?
I said Pursuit of Happiness. You
I
said.
said Interstellar.
I never saw that.
You cried because of that movie.
Why did you cry?
That was tough to watch, man. Especially near the end.
Wasn't this some Interstellar? Was this some shit like he time traveled or some
He
shit?
was crying on
Yeah,
that
yes.
ship, I think. Alright.
He time traveled, right?
Oh, damn, I think I'm
Yeah,
thinking about
but
the wrong
it
movie.
wasn't necessarily on purpose. He was on a planet where time went faster, I think. Every, what was it, minute? Every minute was...
So what did he come back and everybody was dead?
Not necessarily.
Pretty much he missed
Nah,
like,
nobody was
he
dead.
missed out on like his daughter, like you just in that pocket of space.
So he came home and...
No,
and-
nigga,
Oh,
nigga don't come home.
Wait, whoa. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if
I don't give a f*** about that movie, though. I just like the theme song.
Yeah.
Nah, is it a good movie? Cause I
Yes. Yeah, it's 3 hours though, so.
3 hours.
Yeah,
That's
word.
an game.
Who's the lead actor?
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
So at the end of the movie, he died, though.
Nah,
So what happens to him?
So, okay. As long as he gets his...
Nigga, don't say shit. Tell him.
Oh yeah,
after.
he won a
yeah.
shit. Oh yeah. So what movie was it for
yours?
you?
I ain't
I think
watching
he
that
said he
shit.
don't cry because he ain't the.
Yeah, he trying to hold it in.
Bro, that nigga was crying at
Yeah.
something before.
Word.
West Side
Yeah,
Story.
some-
You say that because that nigga looked at me like,
Yeah,
Damn, nigga.
187.
Yeah.
That's what it was. 187.
187.
You saw what I was
Wait,
younger now, right?
It was 187.
when I was younger,
Yeah,
I
that's
cried.
Samuel Jackson. Yeah.
when I was a kid, I cried watching Passion of Christ. Yeah, I cried when I
real?
watched that shit. And
And I bet you became a faithful follower for like a good 3 months. I bet
3
you.
months exactly.
What devil brought you back?
Because I was a devout
Lust.
follower up until the first time. 3 months later, I watched Love Don't Cost a Thing. And so Christina Milian.
Sick.
Lust.
Anyway,
See, I told
yo,
you.
bro.
You don't stop with
You
Christina
obviously
Milian.
got your own personal beef with Nick Cannon, bro. You obviously,
I
obviously,
didn't even bring him
that's
up.
the only reason why you said that movie's bad.
Bro, the moment you said something, all I said was, God damn.
His
you
movies are
stuck."
horrible though.
Huh? Nah, yeah. But I'm not saying that now.
When you
Oh,
look
like-
back
I'm
at
not
it,
saying that
if you
now.
look back at the
he
movie
did-
as
he
a
did have some
grown-ass
good
man
movies.
from
He
now.
did have
Like
some.
what?
Nah, Drumline is good.
Drumline was
That's it.
Great
okay.
movie. Grandma
It was
was
okay.
Who?
And Love Don't Cost a
That's
Thing was
it.
okay too.
Drumline.
But everything after that I can't really recall.
So you don't like Love Don't Cost a
crazy
Thing?
how we're
You're not-
all still
I mean, then again, you
millennials.
are light skinned, so.
Love Don't Cost a Thing was
Why you looking at me, bitch
Okay.
ass nigga?
See, I think there's a difference between okay and good. It's okay.
Oh, wow.
Good is when I could actually say, yo, I'm gonna put
I
it
mean-
on. Okay is like, I'm not putting it on, but if it's on TV, whatever, I watch it.
But is Love Don't Cost a Thing the type of movie where it's like, oh, that's a good movie? It's more like
Oh.
Well, Friday's a f***ing good
chilling.
movie.
You just like feel good. I remember watching this on TV. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There's a difference between, you know what, I could actually turn this on and go to it and click on it, compared to if it's already on, alright, f*** it, I'll watch it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Can I ask you a question though? Like, do you ever think to just go rewatch a movie? Like, yeah, let me put this shit on. You rewatch some shit I saw already.
Because it's good. Talk about, was it Love Don't Cost a Thing? Is that considered okay, or is that considered good?
I'm gonna think about
I don't
the
think there's anything
era.
wrong with okay. Okay means like,
I feel like people don't really think about the time the movie came out and what
I-
era
I-
we're
I
in
would say
right
it's
now,
good.
nigga.
I think
You're
it's a
looking
good-
at it
I think it's a good
completely
romantic
differently.
comedy.
Because it does have replay value.
Yeah, bro.
It does.
What?
Never watched it.
Never watched it. Never watched it. Got you.
Young nigga, man.
Why
Love
have you
Don't
never
Cost a
watched
Thing.
it?
Seen that shit
You wanna
about
fight?
Who's in it?
Oh.
Teach you the
Christina
secret trick.
Milian.
Christina Milian. That's all you need to know. So
187. You said
Passion of Christ, but I had a second one. Out of all the Disney movies growing up and shit like that, my favorite movie has always been Lion King.
right.
Now no bitch shit.
African shit.
Bambi.
Not on no.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
This nigga's weird. Let me tell you why he's weird. Because you see how yours, you says Bambi, mine's Lion King. This
No,
nigga,
you're gonna. I thought you were gonna say
never
nah,
made me
but
cry,
there's
bro.
another
No,
one beside
you
Lion King.
yeah, you trying to make us sound
This
I'm
nigga
sweet.
loves the f
Bro, you
out of
trying to
the
make me
Little
sweet,
Mermaid, bro.
I ain't watching
The
that shit since
nigga will
I-
sing all the songs. The nigga is in love with that shit.
I'm not in love with it. I just
Anyway,
love the score, brother.
What I was saying was, that scene, I don't know if y'all niggas saw, y'all all seen Lion King.
Look at this stuff.
That scene where the nigga pops appears in the sky. It don't make me cry, but to this day, nigga, I always feel a little. You know what I'm saying? It's a little twinkle behind the eye when that
hearing
nigga
them
pop
Columbus
up.
in the background and shit. Simba. The circle of life, little nigga.
Little nigga.
Like, I wish my daddy do some cool shit. Like,
Remember.
Yeah.
Remember
me, son.
Nah, that's interesting. Wait, did you say which one? You said
Marley and Me.
Yeah, that was sad.
There's probably a couple other movies too, bro. I just don't remember.
Nah, that definitely
What the
was
fuck was
sad.
Marley and Me?
That's one with the dog.
That shit with Owen Wilson?
Yeah. They showed the dog and shit.
Nah,
matter of fact, I got one.
I got one. Like, I don't even be remembering these niggas' names.
It wasn't even a sad movie necessarily. It was a sci-fi, I guess, sci-fi thriller or sci-fi horror, and it had Will Smith in it.
After Earth.
It was the scene where he had to choke out his dog, German Shepherd.
Oh yeah.
I know.
I'm Legend.
I'd have choked that dog too. Put that nigga to sleep.
That shit, I ain't gonna lie. The nigga when they don't even show the dog, but that scene is powerful. The nigga just.
Yeah, you
just holding the dog.
Cause he don't. I mean, the dog was there with him the whole time fighting.
Why did he choke him again?
Cause the dog got infected.
It was turning.
It
He turned.
Yeah. So then the dog was like trying to fight it, but then try to snap at him at the same time. It's like, I got put out.
I got a dog in my crib. You want him?
Maybe people don't take as good care of their dogs as they think they do. How about that?
I think that no matter what, when you get up in age, the dog is going to eventually need a lot of help.
You know what I'm saying? Animals always aged worse than us. At least canines and shit. You know what I'm saying? We just age differently, bro. You know what I'm saying? They age faster than us. That's just it.
Yeah, but that goes to the point, though. Like, when they get up in a certain age, should we put them to sleep or just let them die out regular?
If he's in pain, put him to sleep. If he's not in pain, if he's not struggling, let that nigga rock.
How you know if he's in pain?
What the fuck, bro? Take your dog to the fucking vet, nigga. So the vet could tell you, like, yo, this nigga's in pain.
Sorry, do vets speak dog?
You don't have to speak dog, dickhead. The same way what the fuck? Like, you think, yo, bro.
You would never know.
You could tell by how an animal moves. You could tell by how an animal moves.
You got a point, though.
You can tell by where animal moves.
Nigga, let me ask you a question, bro. You think niggas who own horses can't tell when one of their horses is hurt? Like, you think they just watch their horse? Like, the horse gotta come to tell them, like, yo, I'm fucked up, boss. Like, come on, boy. Really? Like, nigga, you don't ever see the video online where niggas be fucking cleaning the cow hooves and shit? It's literally part of having an animal. You have to take care of its health. So, if you're not sure, take him to the vet, nigga. If you got a question whether your animal's in pain or not, the nigga probably in pain. You what the fuck? You know when he chilling. So you like, well, damn, the nigga ain't chilling right now. He's fucking in pain. Like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree, yo.
This nigga.
Put the nigga down if you see the nigga, like, struggling.
You know,
just shut the fuck up!
Nah, nigga mad.
God damn!
You never have a dog. You never have no dog, bro.
I'm about to drop the dog off to your
to me? Bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll probably get my dad in trouble, but yo, this nigga got a pit bull and that ass like decided he didn't want it, and he told me he just left that shit outside.
Yo, can you get in trouble for that? Like, say a dog you don't want no more?
Nah.
Yes.
You just pull over and just let that shit out?
Yes. That is called dumping.
You gotta be mad discreet about it, though.
Oh, yeah.
So
I don't recommend it. But
I mean, that is kind of crazy.
Nigga, that's illegal now. Let me ask you this, right? That dog get out and go fuck somebody up. Then what?
How they gonna know it's your dog?
Exactly, that's the problem. That's why you don't dump dogs.
What?
Wait, what?
Thank you. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Like, he like, yo,
to avoid?
No, we're not trying to avoid.
Do you think there's a chip on the fucking dog?
No, asshole.
Yo, this
I'm
is what
saying,
you said.
I'm not talking about the consequences. I'm talking about just not doing it so it doesn't happen.
Bro,
we don't give a
you're
fuck
not saying none of that, as a matter of fact.
You're a fucking bad
You're not
person.
saying
Nigga.
none of that.
If you're gonna dump your dog somewhere, 9 times out of 10, you probably don't give a fuck if he mauls somebody.
No,
Piece of
this is what happened. The scenario was given.
nigga.
Like,
The nigga just went.
You went.
Yo.
the scenario was given.
Damn, bro. This
If
nigga's
the
just
dog
right laying in
attacks
the feelings the whole
somebody,
night.
if the dog attacks somebody, you know, we don't know who it is. Like, that's a fucking problem. Like, we can't identify the dog. So
Nah,
this is why
it's
we
not
gotta
about
know.
that.
Like, what the
It's
fuck
just
are you
about the
talking
fact
about,
that,
bro?
nigga, you dumped the dog, and now somebody missing their hand because you dumped that dog, and he fucked somebody up. When
Yeah,
you
but
could've
we
just-
don't.
You could have just got him put down. You could have put him in a shelter. You don't
No.
gotta pay for that shit.
Nah.
No, that wasn't the issue
Put him
either.
down.
Let me just
Nigga, at least when you dump
just
that
throw that
nigga,
nigga
Someone
to
else
the.
gonna find
you
him.
give him a chance for somebody else to scoop
Right.
that nigga
How about
up.
you take him to the shelter? Then
They're gonna
fuck?
put him down.
No,
Yeah.
they're not. They don't just put dogs down when you take them to the shelter.
The shelters
asshole.
are overcrowded.
They put down sick dogs.
No, you're an asshole. They take the dog, nigga,
Okay.
and because
So
them
worst
shits-
case scenario,
and
you leave
because
them
them
out.
shits-
They take him and
because
put him
them
down
shits-
anyway.
Because them shits is already full up, they'll keep the dog for a certain amount of time.
Next question. Do you follow the Rockaway page? You know how many fucking dogs they find dumped
No,
down
I
here?
don't follow the.
So
Rockaway
let me ask you a
page.
question. The
Because
people,
I don't follow
because the math
Rockaway
ain't
page.
mathing, bro.
Because I'm not an elderly white woman.
People, you know what? You right on that. But people keep breeding dogs, right? You want a fresh dog. I want a puppy. It's a dog right out there that's in the shelter that nobody's gonna buy. But you talking about, yo, let me just go dump this nigga outside. Yo, bro, it's been too many dogs. Been too many dogs, bro. Some of them gotta go.
So you want this dog or not?
No.
It said that a California woman is charged with second-degree murder after a 56-year-old man told her to saran wrap him like a mummy while she filmed explicit content.
Hey, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, nigga.
This nigga's like,
Wait,
Common
what
sense
happened?
tell you to let the
this
nigga
nigga's
breathe. though.
sitting there. This nigga's sitting there like
Wait, no, what happened?
why, God?
Saran wrap just with the meat hanging out is crazy.
Hey, yo, bro.
What other content you think they doing, bro?
It sounds like, so the guy got saran wrapped.
She saran wrapped
He's dead.
the boy, and he's
Yes,
suffocated.
he's dead.
He's dead because he probably couldn't fucking breathe after she probably
Which
wrapped
is
his
dope.
head.
And he paid $11,000 to get saran wrap.
That bitch a hitman.
So should she
basically.
go to jail?
That bitch basically a hitman.
Should she
yeah?
go to jail?
Oh no, she already got charged.
What she got charged with?
Second-degree murder.
So she gonna go to jail, but she gonna do like 15 maybe. 10 to 15.
For 11K, crazy.
10 to 15.
That's not even a full year's salary,
Yeah, she
bitch. That's like
definitely
4
do
checks.
15.
Bitch, you need 200 years.
Probably gonna be able to appeal it closer to manslaughter. Watch, yeah.
And it was a
I
bag
mean-
over his head too.
I mean, but why? Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. If you got a good lawyer, you could probably get it down to manslaughter. Cause
That's what I'm saying, because I'm like, if there's any exchange, like, I'll pay you
yeah, then
this
it's
much
like
for you to saran wrap
it was
my
yeah.
head.
Then it was accidental.
Like, oh man, he wanted me to.
Without a good lawyer, she's doing 15.
But they're gonna ask her. They're gonna probably be like, "You didn't think to put any fucking air holes?" Like,
She
in
probably
the
like. I
nose
mean,
and-
I ain't never done this
was
before.
the first
I'm just
time I
trying.
saran wrapped a nigga.
He paid me. This was the best work I could do for
Right.
it.
And he
I
died.
didn't mean for him to die.
Or she could lie and be like, "Yo, that nigga say he into that now, no
Oh,
breathing
yeah.
shit."
What do you call that shit? That
what they call it?
dominatrix?
Yeah.
Yeah, he into that.
asphyxiation.
That
Asphyxiation,
breath,
yeah.
yeah, he into that shit. I didn't know.
Nah, she'll be alright. By the time she got, she'll probably be what, late 30s type shit.
Bro,
She
when
was
you,
31.
bro.
Oh, she was 31?
Yeah, she.
Life is
Yeah, she
over.
was 31.
Oh, nigga said
Somebody-
yeah.
Nigga said life
Nigga
is
said
over.
yeah.
She got sense.
On some crazy shit though, bro. Once you realize that, like, bro, everything with the laws and shit like that, bro, it's like it really don't be about what's right or wrong, bro. It just be about who got the better lawyer.
And what can you prove?
Yeah, bro, and about what can you prove, bro. Honestly,
What did Denzel say? It's not what you know,
no,
it's
it's what you can prove. That was a good movie. That was a good movie.
American Gangster.
Training Day.
Training Day?
Training
Training
Day.
Day. There you go. Training Day. Too many powerful.
Oh, you said
Respectfully, I don't
Denzel.
think I could ever
I
survive
don't know why I
prison, bro.
thought about because what's it also said that
Knowing I gotta be in here with a bunch of super niggas, bro.
Wait, what just happened?
He said, "I don't think I can survive in prison."
You're damn right.
But
Like,
knowing
yeah.
I gotta be in here with a bunch of hyper aggressive niggas, and I'm not anywhere near that, it's like, You're either gonna
So
have
you
a
wouldn't even try to fight for your life?
So I'm
So
gonna
you're
have a
basically
psychotic
saying-
break and have to be like that beyond like
So you
that,
basically saying,
or I just end up a bitch. It's only extremes.
Yeah, so go with the first one.
It's either everybody has to die until someone kills me, or like you know
Yeah, it's
what I'm
called
saying?
survival of the fittest. So
Yeah,
go
but
with
at
the
the
first
same
one.
time, it's like the more niggas
Ain't no
that
same
kill,
time. You fucking survive. What are you talking about, bro?
Well,
So
then
you
again-
rather just bend over and take it.
wait,
I'm
hold
gonna get out
on.
of jail,
Then again, if you kill niggas because you try to
stay
take
low.
Yeah,
your
you're
gun,
gonna have to fucking die, bro.
they're gonna add more charges, no?
No, it could be in self-defense.
nah, we still have to fight that. I'm gonna lie to you, bro. I gotta kill everybody.
I hope so.
I'll do this shit in the middle of the courtyard.
This nigga Walter, like, bro, if I
Like,
went,
you know what I'm saying?
nigga, if I went with this nigga, bro, I'd fight every day just to
I'm
keep
by
this
myself
nigga.
and this shit.
They definitely gonna kill you. They definitely, you gonna just have a whole bunch of different, nah. You done.
He's extra back
You done, bro. You gonna have to boss some nigga drawers, bro. You not competing in there, bro. There's some real super niggas
You know what's
in there,
crazy,
man.
bro?
Like,
You know what's crazy? You know what's
Level
crazy?
5
The
impel
funny
down.
thing is
Like,
that if you and I went into the exact same prison at the exact same time, bro, you would be the nigga they be harassing, bro.
word.
Because they could just tell, like, yeah, this nigga's weird.
Yeah,
This
bro.
nigga is the nigga that was listening to
You don't get no
heavy
you,
metal and
Nigga
shit.
Ryan gonna tell her, hold my fucking pocket, dude.
Type shit. Actually, nigga, yeah, I would probably come up with that. Nigga, look, nigga, you already take it, nigga. Grab it.
See, you don't know nothing about prison, man. You fall away from that. I'll just give a nigga some cigarettes to do you.
Nigga, grab it.
Crazy.
I'll give a nigga some cigarettes to do you in, bro. I'll leave you fucked up in that bathroom.
Yo, he said, hold my
Yo, I
pocket.
got a pack of cigarettes for you. You break this nigga legs. Oh yeah, and they gonna
I don't know if y'all saw mad long ago where it was like Nick Cannon, and it was like,
God damn, nigga. Leave that man alone. Shit. Fuck.
You know when you mention him, like you gotta make like a cheese sandwich with it?
What?
nigga, what?
What? Anyway,
Slice
yeah.
of
It
Slice of
just,
cheese for every kid, nigga.
it just happened.
No
to be-
mayo in between them bitches, bro. There's cheese.
It just
Call out
happened
the
to
Nick
be.
Cannon.
It just happened to be that nigga. But there's him and two other niggas. They ended up on the shade room because he was talking about how, basically, because we all know that experience about like being younger in high school, whatever else. You fuck with a girl, you find out she doing shit or whatever else, right?
Right.
So, a bunch of people in the comments were basically like, because they was basically saying, once that happens to you in high school, whatever else, you learn to like, alright, like you learn to keep bitches at a distance. Like, alright, like I fuck with you, but I'm not going. And a bunch of people in the comments was like, is this like, are they basically revealing that a lot of like young black men like need therapy? Cause like something happens to you in middle school, or high school, whatever else, and you just nigga, you 40 still treating bitches like they ain't. You feel me? You still can't treat a bitch right because of what a bitch did to you in high school.
That's a fact.
So
Some niggas still ain't grow up from high school.
I should.
They still live.
Emotionally, yeah.
Yeah, they still living on the. Yo, remember varsity days? When we was playing. Like, nigga, give that jersey jacket number up, bro.
This nigga.
What's your jersey number?
This
You ever wore a jersey before?
This nigga got Fall Rock.
What's your, you know what I'm saying? What's your steady stage?
Yeah, bro. What was that nigga? What was the name of the nigga with the gun that showed up at Fall Rock? What was his name?
I don't know, but you
The nigga that made you
real
the
high.
nigga that made you transfer back. What was his name, bro?
Some dude made you transfer back to another school you used to
No.
go to, bro?
It's a long story. Nobody made me transfer, bro. I just had to make.
I would love to hear this, but off camera.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's not.
sure.
It's not even something you have to hear on camera, bro. The nigga basically.
Nah, I don't want to hear it right now. I don't know.
Nigga, I'm allowed to get transferred back to my old high school, nigga. That's it, bro.
But this is. But this is how
I'm
funny
tired
it
of
is.
fucking taking a bus and it's cold as fuck in the morning, bro.
But this is how funny it is, bro.
She's that
The
smart.
nigga made up a whole line.
What'd you
down
say?
the
Somebody
beach.
was threatening you?
Yeah, I said somebody pulled the grip on me because they thought I was somebody from my hood.
Oh, smart.
So
Yeah.
the nigga made it up, right?
Yeah.
Because he wants to come back and he wanted to experience high school with us, right? The nigga comes back and they tell him that he has too many credits, so they put him a grade up. So, nigga, the whole reason why he came back,
Bro,
he still wasn't able to do it.
Yo, how your skin work out even better for you, yo? That's fucking...
That's what was crazy, bro. The whole reason why he came back is because nigga went to go to prom with us, all that other shit. And he still couldn't do none of that.
You was mad?
Hmm?
You was mad when he went up?
Was I mad?
Yeah, you was mad.
Nigga blood was boiling. Nigga was a hater. Man, fuck this nigga. Praying on his downfall.
You was upset?
Yo, nigga, I was relieved as hell. I have to see that nigga next to me in class.
This nigga capping.
Not true.
But out loud, if your child is fat, it's because you're a bad parent.
He is right to a very strong degree.
Mountain,
I'm not going to go as far to call anybody a bad parent, but I will say it is bad parenting. I will also add that it is child abuse for the ones that say, oh no, it's more so neglect. Neglect is the most common form of child abuse. There are several studies done on young children going into adulthood and how neglect affects their life. Please read some. You would not let your child smoke a cigarette, hopefully. You would not allow your child to stay at a random stranger's house of the opposite sex. You would not drink and drive with your child. Why would you let your child become fat and morbidly obese knowing that it kills more people a year than cigarettes? Obesity is linked to osteoarthritis, it's linked to heart disease, it's linked to stroke, it's linked to cancer.
Damn, Malta, we fucked.
I see so many people.
If you a parent, you got a fat kid, or you fat yourself, nigga, you're a failure.
Damn.
You don't deserve to walk the earth.
I think definitely if you're doing that to a kid, remember the kid don't really have no say so. The kid don't have no credit card.
Right.
You're the one providing the kid with the food, so it's you being the enabler. That's just
Working.
It's the same thing with the show 500 and whatever that shit is, like when they like 500 and up pounds, and they them fat niggas they
1,000-pound life, sure.
Yeah, some shit like that. Like, it's not them. It's not them fat niggas. They're not getting food. They're just staying in one spot. It's the people that's constantly
if you watch an episode, it's usually either the wife or the husband or the sister.
At what point do you be like, nah, you ain't getting a burger.
Thank you.
You won't get some salmon.
If you ever watch the shows, bro, them people get really fucking nasty when you tell them.
And what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
Them niggas get crazy, bro.
You gonna roll over try to hit me?
What you gonna do about it?
My whole thing is, how much food?
Crazy. It's fucked up because I'm like, OD this and right now. I'm like, yeah, true.
How much food do you have to eat to get to 1,000 pounds? That literally means every meal that you're eating, you're being over gluttonous. Like you're. That's crazy. I mean, bro, I've seen this personally because now that I work in a school, but I'm not gonna lie, I've seen that shit's concerning. I got a kid who used to be in one of my classes who like. We get to lunch period, the nigga eats 2 of the lunches that are served. Then his mom already has 2 big beefy ass sandwiches in his bag, chips, some candy, there's soda. There's, mind you, cool ass kid, but the nigga is huge. And it's like, bro, I know your heart is working, bro.
Oh, this shit working double time.
That shit is working triple time.
When a nigga gotta breathe like this, just over doing some basic ass like 8
push-ups. Did you see the dude on TikTok? He be saying Tismala, just a fat nigga who just be eating and just be begging for money just to order food. So apparently he used to be a trucker. He quit the job just to eat on TikTok. Apparently,
people get money for it, bro. This is how weird we've become as a society, bro. These people are becoming millionaires off of being fat and just eating.
And off of that.
We allow it.
I'm sure.
It's called mukbang.
Yeah. They just eat with the fucking microphone right here.
Yeah.
And they just eat. And and people make them rich off that shit. That shit is weird.
You know why? The motherfuckers is like, yeah, I'm gonna keep sending them money because I can't wait to see this motherfucker die.
Fucking cold.
When you got a little kid that's 6 years old and he's a little I ain't gonna say he's obese, but he's like a little on the soft side or whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I get it. He's a healthy kid that eats.
Mm-hmm.
He eats.
You could start seeing on his face that his face is. Can I have a cookie, mommy?
Yeah, that's obese.
Yeah. You start getting his face start changing because he's getting fat.
Because some people are actually deemed obese, and they weigh a certain amount based on mass.
We know the BMI scale's fucked up.
I'm saying, OD fucked up.
But I'm saying if you see lines like rows,
niggas be 14 with a gut like a 45-year-old
father. If your kid has like 2-3 chicks, you talking about like the, not to be racist.
Oh yes, The camera loves your nastiness.
The little Mexican kids.
Yeah, that's obese.
Yeah, I'm saying.
But if you see a little nigga that looking like he got he stocky for his small frame. Nah, he not obese. He's eating real good,
kids, bro. There's no reason why that little girl is 7 and
because they
pounds.
over fucking feeding them.
There's no reason why. And since we on the subject also, there's no reason why that girl's 8 and you still pushing around in the cart. Well, what's going on?
I don't lie to you, but they don't really
lazy.
do that much. That shit really just a stereotype from Facebook.
Cut it out,
I've seen it with my own eyes, nigga.
I've seen it with my own eyes too.
That ain't no. Thank you.
I've definitely seen it.
Like, ain't pushing them in them carts, bro.
That shit is true.
Well, I'm like, your feet, like, it's already bothered.
Okay, yeah,
like,
yeah,
it bothers a little
yeah,
girl
type shit.
to rest her foot on a little band.
I'm capping,
Right.
yeah, bro.
I mean,
Get that bitch up and let her walk. That's the problem.
Nigga said let her walk.
That's sometimes I blame the parents.
Kings
I don't blame
Plaza.
the kid.
That's
There
what I
you
said.
go.
Kings Plaza.
I don't blame them kids. I could never blame them kids for being the way that they are. It's the parents that allow that shit.
Let me ask you this: since we on the subject of child and shit, I joined this. I don't know if you know. They be having like TikTok debates and shit. So I joined this one page where this nigga basically his discussion was basically saying he was trying to make the point that any form of hitting your child, it don't matter if even it's a little tap because it did something wrong. Any form of it is child abuse. Right? So niggas is talking about it. So for me, some women joined the shit and was like, yo, I'm a mother and shit. Like, how is it child abuse for you to? And the nigga was basically saying, bro, you are saying that the nigga did something that you don't like, so now I'm gonna put you in pain so you don't do it again. You abusing that nigga. You mean to tell me as a grown ass adult you can't come up with anything else to teach the nigga that he did something wrong than inflicting pain on the nigga.
Yeah, no,
you a slave master.
Kids are fucking stubborn.
So
kids don't listen. Kids are only fucking receptive sometimes to pain. Like,
I don't agree with that.
You talk to them and be like,
yeah.
You try to tell the kid, yo, stop acting like
bro.
Until you pop them in their fucking mouth.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you pop that nigga, he gets himself together real quick.
He's scared now. Yeah.
He's
not gonna want to fucking feel that again. My father. I remember one ass whooping my father gave me when I was in 4th grade. Sorry, 3rd grade. Because I accidentally hit my teacher. I never forgot that ass whooping. Never.
Nigga Caleb like, nigga, that's abuse.
Wait, you said accidentally hit your teacher?
I accidentally hit my teacher, yeah.
How?
Because she kind of worded it like, because he was so busy trying to get through me to hit the other student, you know, he kind of hurt me, you know, trying to like rush. So.
Damn, she was snitch.
Yeah, hell yeah. What?
That's crazy.
Obviously, that's her job. She gotta tell my pops.
Niggas.
And I got the whooping of my life. I never forget it.
So did it change?
Hell yeah. What?
So you never would like
what? I wasn't gonna fight without reason. And at the same time, my damn sure wasn't gonna start like acting up in class. Shit kept me in check for the remainder of elementary school.
I think it's a balance. I think obviously, are there some parents that go too far with it, and it's because there's some parents who, and this is nothing more that I can't stand.
Sometimes you
and
need
not
it.
to say, I don't want to say like this is just that, but a lot of times I be seeing like, sometimes like the hood moms that are always angry, like you know, because you work at the Y,
all the time type
the
shit.
ones that are aggressive 24/7, like the nigga don't even have states to be a kid. The nigga is skipping and you tight.
Paranoia now.
Yeah, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, do some parents take it a little bit too where the nigga don't even have room to even be a kid? The nigga can't sing, he can't jump, he can't dance, nothing. Or you popping.
That's because the parent lacks patience.
Yeah, there's, you know what I'm saying? It's
That's why I keep saying, I'm like, yo, to be a parent, I think I said this on one of the early episodes. I was like, yo, it's not money. It's not money that you need. Trust me, I get it. Money is tremendous help, but
for sure,
what you need to be a good parent is patience. If you don't, bro, that kid is in a world of shit.
Think about it. You got a lot of power. You literally, when you have a kid, have the power to make this person as good as they can be, or seriously fuck them up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. So even to what you saying was like, yo, sometimes the ass whooping is needed. I could see that, and I do agree. Like, you have to have. It depends on the kid, right? If the kid is
that too.
It depends if the kid is wilding out, and also it depends on once again if an ass whooping is not needed, then it's a win-win for all of us, right? We all like, oh shit, I don't have to put hands on this kid, and you're listening, or maybe I could tell you just punishment, cause that's the first thing I try to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like when my firstborn, as he got older, I realized I said, yo, I don't want to have to keep doing that. I don't want to have to pop you and all that. What hurts more? And I had to think about it. What hurt me more than the ass whooping? The ass whooping was fear.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. The ass whooping was not so much that it hurt. It was the anticipation of the ass whooping. Mm-hmm. Yo, I'm calling your dad. He gonna come over and fuck you up. Oh shit! Now you scared and nervous. When he was fucking me up, it was like, how long was that ass whooping really gonna last?
Right. It's like, all right.
A minute?
Right. It still hurt though.
Right.
It did, but what was actually worse, what I realized, it was the anticipation of the ass whooping that bothered me more. It was that inevitable, like, it's heading this way, and you're like, oh, I just wanted to get it over with. Matter of fact, I just don't want it to happen, period. Mm-hmm. But that fucked me up more here than the flesh. What hurt me more, on top of that, was the freedom.
Oh, yeah, taking that shit away, yeah.
Taking away your freedom of saying you can't go outside and hang out with your friends. Oh, the girls and the boys, they all laughing out there playing ball, doing handball, doing all kinds of shit. And you at the window like, man, you hear all that shit.
Oh, so you were just on
that's
some like,
what it
yo,
was.
I'm going to just keep acting like an asshole because now I know the worst thing that comes from this is the anticipation of an ass whooping.
No, because then they switched up. They
so you just acting like an asshole anyway?
No, I stopped. I tried to stop. It was like,
you tried to.
Because, bro, it's some kids that like that, bro. I met a kid like that, bro, they will really, like, it's some kids that really just, like, they do whatever the fuck they want, and they just like, bro, he probably gonna beat my ass later, but, nigga, that shit gonna hurt for a couple minutes or whatever, and then I'm gonna be good. So they just, you know what I'm saying?
They're willing to take the ass.
Now, if you take some shit that they fuck with,
I think that's what it was too sometimes. Sometimes some kids didn't like fucking explain that they just got their ass whooped.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The punishment, bro, that shit, I realized that shit hurt more. And
like, my mom used to beat my ass. My mom used to beat my ass, but it was like, yeah, I mean.
After a while, you kind of got used
to it. Sometimes, I mean.
Because it wasn't as painful.
It depends. One time, I was like, nah, I can't. Nigga. Yeah. I can't even breathe wrong. But, you know what I'm saying? What hurt more, though, because for me, I always been a big movies nigga. One time she took the fucking plug out and shit, all the TVs and shit for 3 weeks. Ooh. Nigga, I thought I was dying, my nigga. I thought I was bro.
Yo, that's true.
No funny shit, bro. I was so desperate I was so bored, bro.
Just beat me instead,
bro. This is how bored I was, bro. I was so fucking bored and dreaded coming home so much.
Yeah.
That whenever she got home and she was watching her little bullshit General Hospital, I was actually in the background getting deep in their fucking storylines just to watch something.
Samantha did what?
Yo, bro. Every time I bring that shit up, she be laughing because, bro, for them 3 weeks, bro, when I tell you I knew all about that shit, I don't know if everybody experiences that, bro, but I feel like, I don't know, once the parents, I feel like, get over the firstborn, I feel like whatever kids come after that get a completely different version of the
absolutely.
Parents. Yeah, hell yeah.
Nigga, you get the worst, hardest version of your parents, and them other niggas get a fucking cakewalk.
But you know why, right?
Why?
It's because they don't know any better. It's their first experience, so they have to be they think they have to be like super tough, super strict, right? Because they want to protect you. They're trying to do their best, but remember, I think we have to understand, we got to give our parents some grace, because when I look back at it, I'm like, oh shit, I'm a parent now. And I remember how tough I was on my firstborn compared to how I am with this one. I'm more lenient because why? The first one, I was like, yo, don't do this, don't do that, yo, what the fuck? And I'm inexperienced. So I'm going off of fear, I'm going off of strictness, I'm going off of super discipline. And then you start to realize, like, nah, I could chill. And then by the third kid, guess what? You're going to be more chill. Am I fool? Because now
that's what it always feels like. That third one is always the one that got it the easiest. Like,
it gets easier.
The middle one always looks like, yo, they didn't give a fuck about
the firstborn is going to be pissed off like, why the fuck did I get it the hardest? Yeah,
the reason why I say that is
an experiment, nigga.
My sister literally probably got beat one time. And all her, even though if you ask her, she had the most big child, she probably got beat only one time.
And what about AJ?
And the crazy thing is that Please.
Exactly.
That nigga don't even know what a belt look like.
Exactly.
So, see, for me, she got beat one time, and the crazy thing is that she really never really got punished like that. But if my mom's took my advice, because one time, right, she was going to school every day late. My mom's talking about it, still going late, talking about it. For me, nothing ever happened. And I told her, I said, yo, I get that you don't want to be here, you offer that, right? I said, but with somebody like her, what you should do is, because she always likes to have all these different types of bags to go to school with, and like the she got to have this and different kicks and all that, because you know what I'm saying, right now everything is they got to be in.
Right.
I said, what you need to do is take all them bags, take all them kicks out the closet, get some chopped ass, the most ugly sneakers that you can find, put them bitches on there. But
someone on her dressing like she was in prison.
But for me, my sister's a little bit different. She'll be the type to be like, I'm dead ass not going to school in these. So we just gonna be in the house hating each other.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what the ass whooping needs to come to play for that one. And but guess what? Your mom, she stopped putting hands on your sister. And stopped putting hands on your brother because why?
Nigga, bro,
you took all the punishment for
that
him,
shit is crazy. And the funny thing is that, bro, my whole family used to talk to my mom about this shit all the time because she was like, yo, you treating this nigga like a fucking prisoner, and the nigga not even a bad kid. Like, the nigga is sitting in here. They used to be like, it's actually sad. This nigga is here every day watching niggas play outside, and you won't let this nigga even breathe fresh air because you think, what? As soon as he walks outside, he's just gonna get shot? Like, I don't know.
It's true. It's fear. They do it out of fear.
As soon as you get outside, you're gonna be the one doing the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, well, that too.
That's what they think.
That too.
Yeah. That's 100%.
I want to protect them from becoming influenced by the street.
Do y'all feel like if you are a parent that gives like whoopings as discipline, do y'all feel like it's still like a dad's place to, if you do whoopings, to whoop a daughter?
That's my daughter too. I whoop that ass.
I feel you. How you feel about it?
Son, daughter, don't matter. Ass whooping.
I think it's the same thing. I think I agree. It's like at the end of the day, like if my partner, especially if we're together, or even if we're not together, listen, the boy act up. If I don't get to him first, and you get to him, get to him. If you don't get to him first, and I get to him, I get to him. Someone got to check the little motherfucker. Same thing with the daughter.
Whoopings for daughters basically should be left to the mom, because then if the dad does it, it's like oh, it's okay for men to hit me, which I thought was stupid, because I was like, it's a difference between it's your dad, but she was like, if you grow up with that, you kind of grow up with, it's some place in your mind where you place it's okay for men to hit you as a punishment because your dad used to beat you. And I'm like,
don't get me wrong, I have seen more of when the boy act up, the father goes after him, and when the daughter acts up, the mom. I have seen that, and I kind of understand it, but like I said, once again, whoever gets to who first, you know what I mean? Because if mama at work and dad finally got the day off and daughter did something fucking stupid at school, mom's like, yo, listen, I can't deal with it right now. You gotta go pick up from school. What the fuck is the pop supposed to do? Alright, little bitch, get in the car. And your mama gonna deal with you when she get home. Nah, so wait, so she's gotta get done doing her 9 to 5 and come home and be like, put down her person bag and like, alright, let's go. And start scrapping with the daughter and fucking up? Nah, the pops already got to already.
Well, it shouldn't be a scrap.
Well,
the daughter should not be fighting back.
Well, yeah, it definitely shouldn't be.
And if she starts fighting back, that's when she gets jumped.
That's another thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of black women say that they feel like at a certain age they start getting this like weird energy with the mom, whereas moms always like have this weird energy for daughters, but they're always like nice and sweet and this to their sons. And I was like, I mean, I don't really think that's what it is. I just think that sons kind of like, no matter what age they are, they generally don't really buck up at their mom. Whereas when you're a daughter, once you get to a certain age, you like, oh yeah, you want to hit me, bitch, so what's up? And I mean, I think...
Yeah, but think about it, the daughters, they're not going to buck up like that to the father, though.
Type shit.
Because remember,
the seed has to be planted.
If you have a daughter that's bucking up to the dad too, then you just gotta.
But remember, that's why.
That's different though.
There has to be a balance.
I don't know if my daughter starts trying to throw hands with me. I'm like, ooh.
That's some way you just gotta assess, bro.
I'll whoop your ass with a belt, but you better not fight me back because I'm not fighting my daughter. Like, I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, no.
Like, I'll whoop my daughter's ass, but I'm not fighting my daughter.
But she's scrapping.
When she tries to throw her hands at me, I'm like, Yo,
Nah,
that's
I'm just
I feel like
restraining.
that. Yeah, I feel like that'll probably want
I'm
to.
just restraining.
Nah,
I mean, I'm not
yeah,
going
you have to,
back
bro.
and forth for my daughter, but
Nah, bro.
I'm
like,
gonna grab her and show her like, yo, you're not as strong as
no,
like, chill.
because think about it. At that moment, you're just like, you like, okay, now you're testing me. You know what I mean?
Right.
She been testing
Now
you.
I have to. No, she wasn't.
She
Because
wasn't?
if she take an ass whooping, then that's one thing. But
Oh,
if she's
okay.
if she wants to fight back, now she's saying, "Yo, your hits ain't shit." That's one.
Right.
And two, it's like, nah, I bet y'all fuck. Now you're trying to tell me you fucked me up. Now you're basically challenging me
Your
to
hits ain't
use
shit
everything
is
that
already
like.
testing you.
Oh, you want me to really put my hands on?
But it's
you.
not even just that. It's also in the sense that now you see like, now this is a real problem because I'm your dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna really mess you up. But if you have it in your mind that you think you can fight niggas, you might not get. You might try to fight a nigga, a different nigga that's not as. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you gotta give us a real proper like.
That's what I'm saying, yo. You're gonna really hurt her.
But
like,
you have to.
Nigga say you gotta really hurt her.
Because it's like, oh, so you. Okay,
Right, like,
because
like-
you feel tough enough to try me out of all people. So I know you're gonna.
You went from
That's crazy.
open palms to closed
Yeah.
fists.
Nah, that's crazy.
You're gonna try to
If
fight a
your
nigga
daughter's
out
coming
there.
at you with closed fists, something went wrong. There's something in the raising process that didn't go right. Let me ask you this shit though, because I talked about this shit at my old job, and the answers is mad different, right? So how far, or did we talk about this? About how far are you supposed to go for a daughter that is getting like abused by her nigga?
Yeah,
We talked about that?
I think we said that on the second.
We did talk about that. Oh, okay,
So-
okay.
And yeah, was that the first episode? It was one of them shits we were talking about, and I was like, I think I said something along the lines like, "Yo, I'm gonna tell her, yo,
As long as
everything."
it's not done in front of your daughter. Or
As long as it's not
son.
done in front of me, and then on top of that, if you keep going back to the nigga,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you keep going back to the nigga,
what do you do?
bro, if you keep going back, are you supposed to put yourself in prison?
I'm trying to say, so she goes back to him like 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, that's on you.
But-
I'm not fighting a nigga every time he beat your
His
ass.
case is different though.
I'm not fighting you every time he beat your. I'm not fighting that
What you
nigga
say?
every time
His
he beat
case is
that
a little
ass.
bit different.
Why is his case
His
different?
case is
Cause
different.
I got the mangekyo.
Cause that's gonna be animal granddaughter. So
By
that
the
nigga, by the
time
time that nigga,
time I have kids, bro, my dad gonna be an old ass man.
bro, what's that nigga's name? What's the nigga that trained Goku's name?
Master Roshi.
That nigga old too. Bro, we just gonna have to look out for his daughter. She gonna be a little slow. You can tell she gonna be a little slow.
Damn.
She
son.
gonna be one
This
of
nigga
those.
talking about like he raised a girl. Or
I'm gonna
some
tell you
shit.
why,
Like,
cause
this
she
nigga's-
gonna be one of those alt, wear black all the time, heavy metal.
Why you think you such a conventionally normal nigga, bro?
I didn't say that.
Like the
but
patent leather black boots.
yeah, bro, yeah,
Your son
leather
is
black
definitely
boots.
gonna be depressed.
Feel
What
me,
you talking
just
about?
The gothic chick.
Suck your
I'm
dick
sh-
after school. Like,
your
just wildin'.
son definitely gonna be depressed, bro. It's alright though. Damn, my dad's 5'5", he's never an athlete, and he's bro. My dad was never that guy. Fuck.
Talk about this 5'5" shit a lot, bro.
Yeah, bitch.
You must like 5'5" niggas, cause
You're my meat,
you
bro.
talk about it a lot. God damn, bro, you 21, mad time. Well, no, let me not say that.
April
Cause
1st.
that's where you fuck up. You don't have mad time. Yeah, that's
So
where
you got at least 7-8 years.
Yeah,
bro.
that's-
Shit could've fooled me, nigga.
That's where niggas fuck up at. You don't have mad time. Let me not even say that.
Bro, you got as much time as
Teach
you on
him
this
game.
earth for, bro. Listen to these niggas, bro. We see the same bum ass niggas who ain't do nothing with their life alive somehow, bro. Stop letting niggas make it seem like just cause you don't end up rich, you gonna be fucking dead, bro.
It's being
I don't
alive
see
the
pretty
goal.
bum out. A lot of bum ass niggas been alive for the last 15 years. That's all I'm saying, bro. You ain't gonna die. You have another. There will be another day.
What? The niggas that's getting
But you don't want to live from paycheck to paycheck.
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Most people live
the
with
niggas
paycheck.
that's getting
Most
visited by
people
the
live with that reality. So I feel like you need to understand that if you don't become rich, that don't mean that you ain't like you some lesser
Who said
human. That
anything
just
about
means you're
becoming
fucking
rich, though?
normal.
So
Like, I don't know
basically-
why everybody that's normal is convinced that like you have to not be normal or your existence isn't worth it. Yeah, bro.
So you're
Plenty of niggas done came into this world broke and died broke, nigga. It's it.
So are you fighting right now to be broke? That's
No,
what
I'm
getting
just telling you that the dream of everybody being rich ain't possible. So just, relax. Maybe lower your expectations, and you'll probably feel like you're getting more out of life if you
Yo,
stop thinking.
we are really
but
gonna
you
have to
also don't
look out for his
necessarily have to
kids,
be
bro.
rich.
That nigga is
You can
gonna
just be
tell.
comfortable.
Nigga is gonna tell
Niggas
him.
don't even be willing to
Listen.
do one different thing out of their
No, what I'm
thing,
saying
bro.
is,
Listen, Junior.
you don't necessarily
Everybody
have to
can't be
rich. You
fucking
don't.
rich,
But
nigga.
that's where everybody's fucked up.
You need to just be
So it's
happy
like,
you alive,
You got niggas that
motherfucker.
live in extremes. They never really realize how
Be
easy it is
grateful.
to be in the middle.
Your mom ain't swallow you,
It's like
nigga.
niggas be like, if I don't have everything in the world with my name on it, then I ain't shit.
We'll take your life for example, right? Let's say you're not happy with just I'm not comfortable working 2 jobs, right? What would you do to change that?
It depends on my circumstances. Save.
I'm asking you. That's
Save
what I'm
and
asking
invest.
you.
You gotta. I can't just tell you off the top of my head. You gotta make a plan, nigga.
And what if I told you? I'm like, okay, you do realize that you're gonna have to sacrifice certain things
That's common
in order for you to
sense.
get
If
that.
you
Yeah,
can't
but
understand
some
that,
people
then you
don't,
won't
right?
have shit.
But some people don't, right? So that means everybody has the possibility to do something about the circumstances.
Yeah.
It's just how they're comfortable with it. It depends on what's gonna fuck them up psychologically.
Everybody can't have a good life.
There's people that have work.
Everybody cannot have a good life, bro. If niggas have worked their whole life,
So that means you have to be willing to struggle.
You have
There
to
are
be
people.
willing to just
There are people that have
live.
worked 18 hours, bro. There's
Just
people
go
that work
live.
18 hours.
I'm not trying to be
18 hours and
P.
at
Diddy,
least
nigga.
what?
Just go live.
6 hours in a day to do whatever the fuck you can.
That's it. If you want to go play guitar for 3 hours,
So that
go
means,
be happy with that because you
can't-
could die in the
So that
morning.
means the same people can't be bitching about like, yo, my circumstances ain't the same. You have to sacrifice something.
Walter's right. Everybody does get the same 24 hours. But Andrew's also right. Everybody's circumstances is different. Now, this is the difference. Most people underestimate just how much effort that really takes. Most people, let's be honest, are not willing to do that much. Like what you said, it's going to take sacrifice about losing sleep. You might have to work 2 or 3 jobs to build capital while also going to school, while trying to get you. Most people are not willing to do that amount of effort.
Most people can't
You know what I'm
do
saying?
that shit.
Wait. How?
Whether most people can or whether they, like you said, it's some niggas that's born with a
everything is
life.
not about what a person is not willing to do.
But like you said,
This is not making excuses for people who can't achieve shit. This is fucking reality.
He just said everybody's circumstances is different. He just said
This is
some
reality,
niggas,
bro.
He just said it's some niggas born with
Everybody go to school and have a good job. Everybody would. They can't. Some niggas is gonna be born and die in poverty, and it ain't because they ain't doing it.
There's 2 niggas out there.
Nigga, the world ain't perfect. Everything ain't about what you can do in your own life.
It's 2 niggas out there.
Shit bigger than you, bro.
It's 2 niggas out there.
You are a person. That's
it. Is 2 niggas out there that was born with no legs, where one was severely depressed and probably off himself, and the other one is in the Olympics right now. It's all about what you choose.
No Olympics. You mean the Paralympics, nigga?
Whatever it is.
You mean the
It's
handicap?
all about what
the
you
normal
choose.
niggas had to make a fucking class for niggas who are not normal so they could feel like they're fucking normal.
It's all about what you choose.
If we would have never gave them that,
it's about what
nothing that they fucking do on that goddamn shit would mean shit. We had to, niggas like me that get up and do this, had to make the wheelchair for the nigga that can't. That's fucking reality. I'm like, niggas want to argue with some shit like this shit is subjective, bro.
No.
I don't care about that shit, bro.
Hold on.
That's it.
You tell a nigga in a slum.
This is an honor, right? So you gotta put in the work.
What you need? That 187?